Yes, this is the fourth video in a series. I came to Laguna Beach on a joyride today from Dana Point and came here just to see what was going on. I put my camera on the stick just to see how people are reacting. And then there's an artist that was playing over here in the restaurant section. There's a stage over there. And I recognized her, so I was kind of listening to her most of the night. And then fire engine showed up, and another first responder car, an ambulance, and one. This is the second squad car. There was one up the road. There's another one up there, but that one had been there for a while. It was weird. And then the emergency stuff came. And so I was trying to make sure there was a real emergency because I'm a victim of organized stalking and harassment. And police, fire engine, all first responders, all government agencies, cities. She just sneezed. It sounded real. And yeah, so now 5 years on me. And so they actually go out, fire engines and police and lifeguards, and they make a scene when it doesn't exist. So I was trying to see if this is real or not, and I'm still not sure what the vote is here. I don't know what they're waiting for. Maybe they're waiting for parents to come or something. They're just trying to get her out of the camera's view. One of the officers said, "Oh, I'm filming a child, like I'm doing pornography or something." So she already doesn't know what the First Amendment is. And now that she's there, for now, they're respecting my rights to film in public and film the police. But that's the same thing when I was up at the library, and I've got people calling the police on me because I'm filming people that are there that harass me on the road and at the library, and I'm documenting my situation for the last 5 years. And there are a bunch of kids up at the library, and it's not, my focus isn't them, it's the parents or other people. And if they're in the shot, it's like, I'm too bad. I don't ever point it at kids. I try to avoid them. But the First Amendment doesn't exclude children or babies or anything like that. You're in public and you have no expectation of privacy. That's everybody. It's getting on 7 o'clock. I'm losing sensation in my hand that's holding the phone pole. So the door's open. I think they just put her in there to get her off camera, which is fine, but I don't understand what they're dorking around about. I mean, if the person needs care, I mean, I'm going to cross the street before I can the store's still open. I'm going to start carrying gear, like gloves and things like that in a backpack, because like you never know when these things happen. Like I said, speaking on my videos, like I'm not actively looking for anything, like not yet anyway. I don't have to because it just seems to come to me, and that's because of my dealings with bad law enforcement and Karens and Darrens and things like that. Let's see who this guy is. 6:30. So the other, okay, yeah, is it up there? Okay, the other, yeah, she's gone. There was a car right there at the stop sign. One of them took off. This one came. Oh, Tango. That's the name of that restaurant. I couldn't remember the name. I don't have a great night video quality on my camera. I'm just starting out. I'm a new auditor. Just about 3 months right now, and that's fake coffee. So you can see where it directly comes from. I'm dealing with a organized harassment program put out by, I think it originated with the sheriff department, and they spread it to Business Watch, and every city has its version of that, and most stores are a part of that, and they partner, if you will, like Tango or whatever, and help them, not just look for crime, but just if you're red flagged or anything like that. But it's a completely unconstitutional harassment program, and they do a lot of stuff that it just blows my mind because it's like it is not legal. And I've been dealing with that since 2020 after I filed in my own town a single Allied Universal security guard who was harassing me in the shopping center that I go to. And even though there were other people there doing the exact same thing, I suddenly caught the attention of this one guy. Even though there were 3 guards there at the time, one was female, one was male, and there was a white male and elderly. And it was just that one guy, which is it went on for about 6 to 8 weeks. And then I finally got sick of it, and I filed a complaint, and it didn't go well. I tried to explain who I was and asked him what is going on. Anyway, and one thing led to another. Before I know it, right now it appears that that company shared a slanderous narrative with Orange County Sheriff, City of Lake Forest, Business Watch, Neighborhood Watch, and all social media sites. And before I know it, I've got these guys following me in every city in Southern California and even up into San Bernardino. And then every business, even if I've never been in it before, a market, somewhere in Big Bear's Vaughn's up there, I immediately recognized by the Ring camera system. And then suddenly the employees and others, the stalker shoppers that sit in the parking lot, are on you, and they're following you around like you're going to rip off stuff. And I've never ripped off stuff. I don't need to. And I've been dealing with that ever since, including rogue individuals like that guy that came up, people who have access to my phone's ID, and then I have several Apple AirTags that have been illegally put in my car, and a unit that was a magnetic unit that was outside my vehicle, and I found those by detecting them. And everything I'm acquiring is with an attorney, going to an attorney evidence, but I have to organize my particular evidence and before I can present it to an attorney for civil harassment and constitutional rights violations. Okay, they're leaving her in there. So if she's underage, I don't understand. Are they, does this person have stuff? Now they have a police department. It's like, walking distance from here. I don't know if it's. There's no jail in there. I don't think that'd be holding areas. But she would be going to a women's jail if there's a problem or a holding. She'll be going to some like a juvenile detention center. I don't know what she did wrong. I should try to get. She was sitting over by Tango's. They're, I think, closed now. But I will get this incident report. I'll call tomorrow and kind of find out what the call was, who made the call. I sort of have to go to the bathroom again. So yeah, that's the excitement at Laguna Beach. I just came down here doing for a joyride, sharing my websites with everybody on my destroyed car, and just got ice cream and listened to a wonderful guitarist down here over in the little village area, Laguna restaurants, and you can't drive cars through there, so it's nice. You can just sit in there and listen to music and stuff like that. Okay, that's the excitement for tonight. The whole thing didn't make sense to me at all. So try to find out and get that information, and then I'll probably be posting that after the video is uploaded. So again, check out. You're watching this, you're already watching my channel. My Instagram has been blocked. I've had it up and running for a couple months, and then suddenly I got this thing on there that said that they need I opened the account without having to give any of this information. It just seemed very odd to me. Suddenly they wanted my telephone number, and so I decided to do it because all my numbers are temporary anyway, and like whatever. And then I did that, and then it wanted me to do a selfie video, like that they would to see that it's me. And I'm like, that was it. I'm like, no. And look at that car. That's awesome. And then so I'm like, nah. But it's like, why was it I asked to do that when it opened up? So I was thinking there's like some foul play going on there. Don't know. Okay, well, excitement. Like I said, I don't have to look for the police or the fire department. They seem to come to me. And these situations just seem to arise. This is why I highly question what just went down here tonight, because in crazy as it sounds, part of organized harassment, they all these groups that I've been talking about that are mentioned on my car, on my video logs, and it's also victims' other experiences. It's called street theater, and it's resources. And so the first argument is like, why would they spend all those resources just to do that? But it's a thing. So sometimes it's hard to tell. I think it seemed like, why were they chatting her up in the back of the thing? And just, if you're taking her, like, just take her. It seemed like they were waiting for me to leave, and of course, you never leave first, and I shouldn't have walked around this corner like I did, because as soon as I did, the ambulance and the fire engine left, and I came back and they miraculously disappeared. So don't know what. And then I was looking for what the scene was, and then I Okay, stopping for now. Okay. Ugh.